So on today's episode, I posted a poll about teaching questions here in Thailand because so many people have been sending me messages. They would like to know about teaching here in Thailand. So I decided to invite my friend who has been teaching here for a very, very long time to answer all the questions that you guys have been asking me. Hi guys, Sawadika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Thea Kim. If you're a new subby, welcome to my beautiful family. If you're a regular, a day one supporter, thank you very much for being supportive, and also thank you very much for being consistent. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, can you introduce yourself to my friends?
Hi everybody, my name is Susan and I'm a Zimbabwean living in Thailand.
Okay. The first question that I'm going to ask you is it easy to get a teaching job in Thailand as a non-native speaker?
I think it's fairly easy to get a teaching job in Thailand. I think you know from experience, like some people come here a week, 2 weeks, they've already gotten a job. However, it does depend what your preferences are. Like, do you want to work in a public school or private school or international school? It is harder to get into international schools, but you can get into international schools. They just have a more thorough interview process, but it is possible to get a job fairly easy.
Okay. The second question is explain the process of getting a teaching license and how long is the license valid?
Right. So getting a teaching license, you have to go to KRUSAPA, which is the Teachers Council of Thailand. So if you have an education degree, you register with KRUSAPA and you can get a teaching license. They'll tell you what you need to bring, the requirements, the documents, and everything, and you can get a teaching license. I think it's a 5-year one. I'm not sure, but they have a website and you can go on their website and find out all the information there. If you don't have a teaching degree, if you do come from a different background, like myself, I don't come from a teaching education degree background, KRUSAPA gives you a temporary license. You have 3 temporary licenses in your lifetime. And so you basically, and each license is valid for 2 years. So you get 6 years to get teaching credits or to get a postgraduate teaching diploma, and then you can move to a permanent license if education is the career you want to pursue for the rest of your life.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. I didn't know about all this information about teaching license. So many people have been asking.
Right.
So you guys make sure you watch this video and also share the video with your friends who would like to come and teach in Thailand. And the other question is, what are the requirements to teach in Thailand?
So most places require you to have a degree. You at least have to have a bachelor's degree. You need to have a TOEIC if you're non-native. You need to take a TOEIC test. Or you can have an IELTS, TOEIC or IELTS. You need to have, yeah, that's pretty much it. You just need to have a bachelor's degree. And once you do get a bachelor's degree, when you are getting your work permit and stuff, they will ask for more stuff from you. You'll need a police clearance. You will need a medical check. They'll send you a form with what you need to get tested for. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And also, the other question is, what is the difference between teaching at an international school and a government school?
Wow, it's really different. I mean, not extremely different, but like government schools, from my own experience, working at a government school, I had less teaching hours. I probably taught like 2 to 4 hours a day, and the rest of the day I was just doing like other administrative stuff. So you have less teaching hours in a government school, and also government schools, because most core subjects are in Thai, so you're pretty much reteaching what they've already learned in Thai in English. At international schools, it's a lot more different. At government schools, you also don't have to do some, not all. The one I'll speak from what I have experienced. I didn't have to do lesson planning, and I didn't have to grade. Some you do have to grade because they take tests, and you'll be responsible for that, and you're responsible for setting the test as well. But where I worked, I didn't have to set tests. I didn't have to do a lot of things that other teachers who were teaching in Thai had to do. Yeah, and also lesson planning, I didn't have to do that. But with international schools, it's a lot more work because, of course, you're going to be earning a lot more as well. You lesson plan, you you know, for the international school that I was teaching before, I had to plan my lessons, I had to plan my exams, I had to plan a lot of things, it was nice because I didn't have anybody hovering over me. I could teach how I wanted to teach. So you also have that. So with international schools, you also have a lot more freedom with the way that you teach, depending on the school that you work at. I can only speak for those. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And also, do you recommend teaching in Thailand? Do you recommend other people that would like to come and teach in Thailand?
I mean, if you enjoy working with kids and you enjoy traveling and, teaching, you see yourself teaching for a long time. Honestly, even if you don't see yourself teaching for a long time, if you just want to come here for the experience, maybe work, save up some money, yeah, it's a great place to come. I mean, there's other places where you earn more, like Vietnam, for example, but like Thailand is free, yeah.
Yeah. And also Thailand is cheap and affordable.
Yeah, it's very affordable. And the people are nice.
Yeah. They are very welcoming, and the immigration is also nice.
Yes.
If you stayed in China, you know what I'm talking about. Thailand immigration is good. And the other question is, how do you like teaching over here?
I mean, it's nice. It's okay. It's a job. My boss doesn't see this, but like, it's
The only thing that I hate when it comes to teaching at a government school, you'll be teaching a bunch of kids that don't speak English at all, and it's so.
I think that's another thing to add
it's
about
so hard.
like the differences between
Exactly.
Thai government and international schools. It's like with government schools, your class size is really big. You can have like 50 students in a class. But with international school, like the most kids I've had in my class was like 24. And that was like a big class.
And the other question is, what type of work outfits do you wear?
So it depends. Like when you're working at government school, when I was working at a government school, they had like strict rules. So if you're female, you could only wear skirts, and your skirt has to be like below your knees. Like they're very decent. Thailand is a very cultured place. It's very, very respectful. So like you need to, look decent, covered up. So like skirt, shirts, formal shirt, white shirts. But when I moved at the school that I was working at after that, it was pretty, I could wear whatever I wanted to wear, just I had to look decent, just formal and decent and presentable, So my go-to outfit is just chinos and a shirt, kind of like the one I'm wearing right now. Like pretty simple. I don't like just think about stretch myself too much.
Yeah, Thailand is very formal sometimes.
Yes.
Like even me at uni, I wear uniform every day. Like it. And how long is the break?
The break. Okay, so for international school, you get a 2-month break. 3 if we include Christmas break. So you get like 3 weeks off at Christmas. You also get half term. So between the semesters, there are 4 terms, and 2 terms is 1 semester. And then you get a break, like a week break in the middle, and then you get another 2 terms where it's semester 2, and then you get a summer break, which is like 2 months, and then the Christmas break. So in total, you get about 3 months break, with the longest being the summer break, which is 2 months.
Okay.
From June to August.
And how many hours do you work per week?
So it depends on the school that you're working with. In Thailand, there is a law, I believe. I could be wrong, but you are supposed to have 25
Hours.
20, not more than 25 teaching hours. Like, because you also have to do a lot of other stuff. But it depends. Like with the school, it really depends. Not 25 periods. I mean, not teaching us, but like depends on the school. I've worked at places where I had like 30 periods, and and you have to do the administration as well. I feel like a lot of people think that teaching is just teaching, but there's a lot more to it. Especially if you decide that you want to work for an international school, there's a lot of administration. Like there's a lot of paperwork that you have to do. Yeah, yeah. And you constantly you have to be somebody that wants to learn because you constantly have to improve yourself, professional development and stuff like that.
Personal growth. And what are the challenges that comes with teaching?
I mean,
For me, it's for the government school, for the students that don't speak English at all.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, you're gonna
That's
have
one
one
of the yeah.
That's just not just in the government schools though. Even in international schools, like even international private school as well. 'Cause there's a lot of kids that just don't want to speak English. Like, even if they know that they're here to learn English and they have to speak, they just don't want to.
They just don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them they can speak with you in Thai and
Yeah.
don't really understand any single word, any single Thai word. So, yeah.
I think for me, it's the paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork. But then it's also it's a lot of paperwork. You also have to get used to being around a lot of activity, a lot. Just like if you're somebody who is you can't be around a lot of people for a long time, don't do it because you will be around people from like 7 until 4. You're around people, you're around kids running around, it's a like high energy environment. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I think yeah, like you said, it's just like I think for me it's not the kids that don't speak English that I really it's more like how do I keep my students motivated? Like it's keeping the kids that don't want to learn. How do I get them to learn?
Yeah. That's true. And also the last question. This question. What are the earnings like? The salary range. You have never told me your salary, my friend, but today
On camera?
yeah, I need to know your salary so that when I borrow you money, I know you have it. I know you have it.
Wow.
Now, okay. I need to know the salary ranges for the government schools. For the government schools, obviously I have an idea about it. Yes. For the international schools where you are teaching, I know. You have been teaching in international schools for a very, very long time. So
it depends on which international school you're going to. So like there's levels. There's like low level, middle level. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So if you're entering like a low level international school, a lot of them start at like 50,000 baht, which at the current rate is about 1,500. Yeah, like 1,500 back. And before it was a lot more than that, but with the current rate, it's less. Some at 60. So that will be like the starting. But honestly, with international schools, it can start from anywhere between 50 all the way to like, I know people who make like 150K a month, which is like close to 5,000. It's like 4,000 something. Yeah. My range, I'll give you a range. I won't tell you the amount. I'll give you but like the range is like 75 to 100K.
oh my God. Now you see, that's why I'm always with her. She is moneyed, guys. She is moneyed. I'm okay in Thailand, okay? My life is okay.
I am. I receive. I'm joking. I receive the blessings. Give them to me. Yes.
She is rich,
Yes.
okay? Anyway, that was all the questions that I wanted you to answer. So thank you very much.
I hope I was helpful with my
yeah,
answers.
that was very helpful. Thank you very much for helping my people from my country or in other African countries that would like to relocate in Thailand, that would like to teach in Thailand. These are some of the questions you would like to know. So thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and also don't forget to share the video with your friend. Be part of the growth. I love you so much. Bye.